What's up everybody, my name is Shazior and we're going to be running this game called One. Came out for the PlayStation 1 back in 1997. Relatively obscure third-person shooter title that not a lot of people know about. But it has a pretty good mix of platforming and other aspects. Anyway, the timer's going to start whenever I hit new games, so 3, 2, 1, go. Now right off the bat here, we're going to be pressing our jump button so we can skip a cutscene happens, and we're going to try to blow this stuff up as much as possible so we can get what's called the red rage meter. 4 rage meters in this game, ranging from green, yellow, red, and blue. When we get red, we're able to do the speed boosting strategy right here, which allows us to skip most of this early portion of this game. It's kind of boring early beginning part of the stage, but it'll get better as it goes on. The character we're controlling has a gun on his arm, which is pretty much the reason why I submitted this game for this marathon. There's a lot of shooting, a lot of destruction, some platforming. It's its own little unique game. There we got the speed boost, we're able to get pretty far, and we got the okay, good. Getting that second speed boost is important so we can actually skip a lot of this cutscene and we get to the we're just gonna try to continue through here. If I was good, I wouldn't have messed up there, but it's alright. Like I said, you get rage meter as you blow up stuff, and it allows you to get speed boosts. I mean, rage meter, eventually you get ready to get speed boost. But I went a little too quickly there, and I actually fell off the map. We'll try to get it again. Alright, good, we're there. Just gotta make sure we don't fall down like we did before. So. Alright, we're in the clear. So this is like the last little area we're running away from the helicopter, and eventually we're gonna actually find some enemies in this next area. Like I said, it's pretty much a tutorial-based level. You can see how difficult the speed boost is. Right here, I'm actually holding the auto fire button. It shoots in place and allows me to just kind of sit here and kill enemies. You saw me got blue there. Whenever I kill enough, enough destruction, you'll eventually get a blue beam. And the only way to go rage level maximum. You can keep shooting because it's just a lot of bullets, or you can press the punch button to initiate a power bomb that basically kills as many enemies in the area. So right here we get a cutscene. You'll know when it happens because they'll start talking and then the cutscene happens. It's unskippable. And then from here it's just some platforming stuff. We gotta get to the top. This is the first boss of the game, and it's most of these pretty much every boss in this game is going to be dealt with something in the environment. It's just how this game kind of operates. So we're trying to get to the top because there's a roof above here with some pillars. We're going to use that to essentially kill this boss in one hit. Once we get all the pillars down, they'll fall on them and kill them. There's just some jumps we have to do in this area. Nothing really fancy, but like I said, it's kind of interesting. So when we get to the top up here, we're actually going to double jump and clip. Now we're just going to hold left, jump, and punch. That's that one. And on this last one over here, we're actually going to jump, punch, and die.
Stage complete.
That's a death boost, sort of. Death warp, I guess. It skips the cutscene at the beginning of the stage. So now we're on to stage 2, Metropolis. Immediately off the bat, we can skip a cutscene, and then we have to go kill a couple enemies and try to get some rage up. If you haven't noticed yet, on this level, there's a bit of lag that's starting to happen. It's something we can't really deal with for the most part. You're just gonna have to know where it happens. That's one of the problems with this game. that a lot of people don't really particularly care for when it came out was FPS drops and the bad camera angle. Like right here, I can change the camera angle, make it go a little bit farther out, but it really doesn't change anything. So from like here, we're just basically running and shooting, trying to get through this area as fast as possible while maintaining our rage level. Nothing real fancy going on. Stuff. There's a lot of weird explosions randomly happening. Jets come flying in the area and whatnot. You just have to hope you don't take too much damage. We get blue buff here. We hit a checkpoint. This is what I call the hallway of death. You ain't gonna tell right now, but it's about to get super laggy. And the problem with this game, in terms of lag, it really will start to mess up with your inputs. So if you try doing some double jumps, sometimes it won't actually activate. You have to be kind of careful. That's why we kind of pause there for a second. Like right here, I could try to jump there, but it's gonna be really difficult just because there's just so much crap on the screen. Again, it's not really a major point of concern, but it is something to be wary of. And we're almost through the hallway of death, which is good. Alright, now we're to the second part of the hallway of death, which is basically a platforming while moving forward. I fell. That's good. Anyway, so this is just like the platform of death right here, where you kind of have to keep a rhythm and slowly go forward and try not to get too ahead of yourself. Just kind of hold the shooting button and then just jump forward one at a time. Don't make it too difficult. You shouldn't have an issue with it. We're almost to the end of the hallway of death. Burst that and jump, and we get a point right around. Alright, so we're through the hallway of death, which is the main point here. We go ahead and kill the last enemy on there. We pick up our first weapon of the game, which is an exploding shell cannon. This becomes important because we need to conserve our rage around here, like I said. We're already down a little bit. You can take off your weapon, but you don't really need to. I'm trying to hit stuff off screen and try to stop myself from not dying here. So it's just continuing this stuff. Not too much anything. It's really ridiculous. Go ahead and like heal up here, getting a red rage. We're almost to these rooftops, and we're going to be entering. Soon we're going to be entering our first auto-scroller game. There's a couple of them. They kind of suck, but I can't really save any time on them or do anything fancy. But it is what it is. And there actually did a move there where you can actually dive, but I'm trying to keep my health up because we really want to have red beam, at least yellow, but we would prefer to have red when we start the auto-scroller section. Which is going to be up here. It's like a, I don't know what you would call this, kind of a, I don't know, a lantern in the middle of a city or something. I can't really think of anything funny to say, but anyway, this is the start of the auto-scroller section. You get on this back of this ship and you have to shoot things that are going to try to destroy you. We're going to be on this till the end of the level. So what we're just doing is doing the auto-fire button, like I said, and pretty much all you want to do is just aim to the back for the most part, trying to kill these jets that are coming at you, otherwise they'll blow your vehicle up. Literally, we could just sit here for about, I don't know, 2 minutes before we have to actually change our direction. Can't go through it faster. Like, see right there, I already killed one and I killed the other. Now I can change my direction a little bit. Lead shots, okay, he's down. That's one wave dead. They don't spawn fast or anything. They're pretty much set. And then you got these little annoying laser dudes that come around you, but they'll actually fall into your jet beam, like right here. Yeah, he's an idiot. Anyway, it's just an auto-scroller section. Nothing really fancy going on. So, I'm gonna take a bit of a break from talking. And there's the endings, so we don't have to shoot anymore. We're gonna board this helicopter and fly off to our next area. We can't skip the cutscene like we did in the.
Aerial unit, destroy the airship.
And if you look on the sign up here, if you look on the bottom left, it looks like there's a developer that's kind of in the background.
Stage complete.
Right here, there's a developer's face clearly in the left area of the poster, so it's kind of cool. And like I said, it gives kills and destruction percentages, but you also get ranks. You have to get pissed at that time. There's a bunch of other rank stuff. Anyway, like the last level, we got a skippable cutscene on this next one, Mountain Fortress. Right here, we're just going to be doing some platforming stuff. Pretty much explains itself. We're just trying to get to the area. Pick up range along the way. I'm not going to really explain too much going on right now. I'm going to get to a spot where I need to actually explain something. You don't have to actually kill these enemies or anything, but you do have to blow up stuff like these boulders. And yeah, pretty much just go into the area, try not to die. Taking a bit of damage here, more than I normally do. Alright. I'm just going somewhere to serve some health. Rage, rather. I guess it's the same thing, really. So, first, this guy up here, we're gonna wait for him to drop down so we can actually get past. We're gonna do a double jump over and then double jump past him as well. We can blow up some boulders. I like to call these little enemies like mini AT-ATs, I guess, because they kind of remind me of AT-ATs. They're not really super tall. I don't know what you would call them. The game doesn't specify any enemy names or anything like that. Alright, so now we're gonna reach our first area checkpoint. Kill this guy and we get a homing missile launcher. This is probably the most busted weapon in the game. It does a lot of damage and it just tracks. I mean, it tracks a lot. I'm shooting and I'm getting kills off screen. There's just a lot of platforming you have to do. The homing missile helps. A lot of double jumping going on. Can't do double jumps here.
We have a target. Target approaching bridge.
I don't know why I can't. Anytime you blow up a helicopter on this stage, well, didn't give me that time, but it did before. We could be going risky here and actually using our speed boost, but it's pretty difficult. There's some more platforming. Burned blue for no reason. Alright. So, like I say, just kind of continuing through the area, shooting them along the way, trying not to die.
Repeat, we need help. Stand by, please.
Looks
Clear. Target is in sight. Approaching entrance now.
Speed boosting through here is risky, and I'm not really gonna show it off.
Amber, 6. Target approaching your sector.
But you could easily save probably, I don't know, a good minute if you did it all the way through the area, but it's pretty difficult to get it consistent. Because like I said, you have to like hold this punch button, and sometimes it just doesn't register right. But we're still like continuing through this area. It's pretty much linear. We're just trying to get to the ending. More stuff we have to destroy on our way. So, what a better time than to just shoot a bunch of random bullets. There's so much stuff to be destroyed, and obviously we want to lose frames or anything. Careful here, we have to do some double jumps. It's gonna blow up. We're almost to the second auto scroller in this game. It'll be up here at the top.
Target escaping. Something. Target approaching your zone. Target approaching your zone. I see him. Target
And we initiated it. Alright, so this is another auto scroller. We have to basically just go on the zip line, not die.
target is on the left.
Not the funnest thing, but all the enemies are predetermined as well. So I'll just go ahead and stop talking right now since there's not really anything worth much more to say about this. Other than the fact that you can see how fast this blue actually shoots. Lost. Kind of difficult to shoot these enemies sometimes. Must be getting a homing missile launcher soon. There we go. That'll help conserve our health up a little bit in our age. It's gonna become important. I wish we could use speed booster while we're on this one, but we can't. Also, I don't really know if it's like a magnetic zip line or not, because it really doesn't make sense to be a gravity one, so I guess it is. There's a couple landmines that'll pop up on the zip line that you have to destroy. You don't want to hit them, otherwise they'll fall off. It's been a while since I actually hit one. But they're easily destroyable.
Target is in sight. Clear. It's coming your way.
This is the longest zip ride of my life. Getting bonus lives, like we need them. Burning blue there because I would have gotten hit off screen anyway. We're almost to the end of the zip line course. And here we are at the end. So this part, there's two helicopters. We gotta kill one to trigger a cutscene. To do that, we're gonna crouch and shoot. His laser beams will never hit us, so we just kind of shoot at him and make him die. Not miss, obviously. Trigger a cutscene. Can't skip this. Not a big deal. He'll blow out, and this is technically the second boss. We have to get these blast doors open. He's gonna shoot rockets at us while we jump.
Damage to blast door. Target bearing 358. Target bearing.
Pretty easy and simple, but timing it can be a bit of a pain if you're not
Target bearing.
hard enough. You're not used to it. There, it's kind of difficult. Almost got hit.
Target bearing 303. Target bearing.
Almost got the blast doors open.
Target bearing.
Got 2 more hits will probably do it.
Target bearing 358.
Alright, then we just gotta blow up these 4 support struts, cable lines, while also dodging this stuff. Trigger a cutscene of him dying. Yep.
Mayday, mayday.
Can't skip this cutscene, but basically the pillar falls down on him, he dies, and we get our rewards. Which again will probably be pissed. Yeah. So that's stage 3. Next stage is monorail, and we get another skip as well. We can shoots his way in. Get this. Now we're gonna push Johnny in the skip. Immediately off the bat, we're gonna go to our right and not do that, but get some health up, rage up. Once we get red beam, we're able to actually get through this area a little bit quicker once we get to an area where we can actually use it. That. For the most part, we're just going to be shooting our way, getting down these, basically, they kind of look like train tracks, and they are. We're going to board a train near the end, go kill another boss. Like I said, going through here with speed boosts is incredibly dangerous. Just hit there, it's kind of difficult. Should be able to get here. Alright, good. Alright, I'm not gonna speed boost exactly all through here until I actually get to the very end and know it's safe. There are some potholes where you can fall in. Alright. Now we're actually gonna try to speed boost. Okay, good. Alright, we got hit by the train, that's not good. Yeah, you take damage from the trains if you get in front of them and stuff. So we're actually in yellow, which is very bad. Well, bad, but not very bad would be green. We're losing a little bit of time compared to what I normally would be. Alright. So, now we're on the auto-scroller again. Third auto-scroller. Basically, we're just on a train. We're just gonna crouch and kind of hold auto fire here and kill enemies that approach our way. I'll explain it more as we get to portions of the auto scroller about what you gotta watch out for. But it's all still predetermined. But most of your time game is gonna be before the auto scroller because after this you end up fighting a boss immediately after. Like, we're not going to get off the top of this train until it's into the lower. We're just killing these little flying dudes and whatnot. And leave one more. Here comes the train section. It's going to be to our left up here, and we're actually going to have to blow up this train. I mean, one of the two trains we got to kill. You can see it's taking damage, constant light fluctuations. We're just holding croucher so we don't take any less chance of getting hit. It goes down. That's about half of the auto scrollers done. We got another train we're gonna have to blow up, along with still having to kill these dudes. And once we're done with that, we'll have kill the boss. So I'll bring it up when the time comes.
We lost him.
3, 2, 1. Now there's a train that just suddenly appears out of nowhere, and we killed it. So we got a couple more of the flying dudes we gotta kill, and then we gotta blow up a entrance. We killed the boss while we're on the back of this train. It'll be in the front of us. It'll be one of those blue doors we had earlier. Just a couple more of these guys. Pretty easy auto scroller in general. Alright, so now we got the last door we gotta blow up right here. And then we're gonna immediately turn to our left, kinda at a weird angle. And we gotta kill this guy that comes up. So the way you gotta kill this guy is do what I just did. And you can one cycle it if you're good, but I'm probably bad right now, so might not get lucky. You just have to jump and dodge that. That's a little bit there, but we can't aim too far away. Basically, we just slowly turn our character to the right, and that'll eventually make it easier to hit the thing in the right spot. Which, I guess cable car. I don't know. I missed that one, so we're not gonna one cycle one today. Missed. That's all his attack is, just the stupid arm things. There we go. Got him there. He's about half dead, so got 3 more hits, I think. A little too far.
Malfunction detected.
Slowly change back. Eventually you're going to be hitting it way off screen. How far away we're hitting it. Far away at time. Alright, we're almost to the end here. One more hit ought to do him in.
Failure in mechanized defense system. Oceanic.
So he dies, and then his body's gonna blow up, and then we're gonna have a concussion. I say concussion lightly because this next level is kind of weird, and the reason why this game's probably my favorite shooter from the era. So this next level is called Laboratory, and it's a trip. Anyway. Alright, so off the bat, we're going to immediately start shooting. It's not going to be apparent until we actually get in here. Do you see this yellow, see this timer at the top? Yeah, we're trying to follow a lantern. It is timed, and we have to follow it to the end of the... along with all this platform. Kind of laggy.
In T-minus 10 seconds.
Now, you can blow this thing up by doing a jump kick, but I'm not very good.
Core detonation in T-minus 20 seconds.
Yeah, this place is pretty laggy.
Core detonation in T-minus...
There. Yeah, see, this is pretty difficult. I never really got this without dying.
Core detonation in T-minus
your health pretty much doesn't matter for the most part. No enemies until the last boss. And just platforming and do the dump the edge.
Core detonation in T-minus 20 seconds.
Alright. If we could get through this first area, the last bit.
Core detonation in T-minus 20
I'm actually going to take this
seconds.
a little bit slower. No speed.
Core detonation.
Okay, so...
Core
Alright, we got through probably one of the difficult parts at the very beginning of the level. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, so those yellow things, the blocks, stepping on them, makes platforms. Those actually don't disappear, but the later ones will. And we're going to be shooting and double jumping here to not get off of any of these blocks, because they will ruin us. Okay. More double jumps. Yeah, this place is a little bit laggier, but I mean a little bit less laggy than the first stage. And we gotta check that. So. mess that up. Supposed to be able to just double jump.
Bonus life. Core detonation. Continue activating sentry.
Right here, we can actually do a double jump and die. We get a checkpoint that way. Just now we have to wait a little bit. So there.
Core detonation in T.
This is where having all those lives
10
helps.
seconds.
Here, yourself dying like that. We're gonna wait.
Core detonation. Core detonation
Blow it up
in
so we don't have to
T
worry about
minus
it.
30 seconds.
Yeah. These blocks will actually disappear, you know, they're orange, so we have to on the orange. And now we get to the fun part, which is doing this ring area.
Core detonation.
Which they're kind enough to give you bonus lives along the way, but you know, it's still kind of tricky. Not exactly evenly spaced, and you do get 10 seconds on some of these instead of. That one I got 15, the other ones I was getting like 10 seconds. I fell. So we're gonna start back at the beginning of the area, which messing up. Okay, quick. Right. Yeah, it's basically it's just me trying to get through here while also trying not to die.
Core detonation.
I can't really explain what's going on other than just it's just platforming
Bonus life.
and lag. Lag plays a big role in this. Actually, double jump there. And we're doing the trick where we jump and
T minus 10
drop
seconds.
kick. We blow it up
Core
immediately.
detonation in T minus.
Get a
Core
cut.
detonation in T minus 10
Get a
seconds.
checkpoint.
Activating sentries. Core detonation in
That
T
sentry is a problem.
Core
We're gonna blow it
detonation.
up. Alright, checkpoint. That's good. So if we die from here, we don't have to go through all that area we just went through.
Core detonation.
And the Spire is a one-hit kill.
Core
Most
detonation
smart.
in T minus 10 seconds.
This is actually a grav lift. And
Core detonation.
alright, good.
in T
That wasn't too bad, not my best, but you know. We're almost to the end. Again, we gotta do a quick jump here. Gotta grab this life. Now, from here, we're just gonna be shooting this and following it. Try not to get hit by these blocks, but if you know what you're doing, you should be able to get here without much trouble. This first area you can't really see. Then when it gets to about somewhere around here, you can actually start shooting it off in the distance more accurately. See how far away it goes. So we can actually shoot it pretty far off screen. And you gotta be careful if you're kind of new to this game, because you might actually shoot it too fast. It'll move off screen before you have a chance to get close enough to blow it up again. But I know where they're gonna be at, so I'm fine. Like you can see how far away it just went there. I can see where it's at, but you can see how far away it's way up there in the top left now. There's a lot of time that's getting bled, but we're almost to the end here. Yeah, this level's pretty wacky, and that's the last one.
level maximum.
So that's the timed portion of the level. Now we're gonna get to the fun part. Fighting the boss, which is a gigantic spider. All we gotta do is just run along this path. There's literally nothing else So what we do is we hold up, and then when we get to this point right here, the screen will wrap, we stop, and then we hold left, jump, we hold up, turn left, keep holding left, get up to the top here, don't do that, and then rinse and repeat. So it's basically just cardinal directions. I'm using this an analog stick, so there is a little bit of play on my part, but just rinse and repeat. The blocks will fall down and kill this spider. You get rage when he takes damage. That's basically it. There's no chance of dying unless you fall if you just constantly. This keeps going forever and ever until the boss dies. It's pretty boring. There's probably faster ways to do it, but there's just so much lag you have to deal with in this area that this, and the speed boost is not very reliable here. Like I said, the lag's not so much of a problem in an emulator copy of this. It's by running on a PlayStation. Yeah, otherwise, the emulator would get rid of all the lag and wouldn't be as fair. I got one more run across, and then it'll kill the spider, and we'll beat this stage. Then we'll start the final level. Yep, there we go. So, you remember the part where I said that the guy here, John Kane, where he had a concussion? Well, this level is all played inside of his mind, because we're going to wake up at the train, and it's going to be right in front of the next area we need to go through. I actually got the rank rage here. So we're gonna wake up in front of this place called Undersea Facility, which is the name of it. Immediately we're gonna hit the jump buttons. I'm alive. Yes, he's like, he's basically mad at this point, so we're gonna kill a lot of enemies and stuff. I'll explain the area when I get through it, but you have to kill these enemies off to get through these doors. And when we get to the point where I can actually show you I'll mention what we're supposed to do when we get there. So we don't really have to conserve our blue necessarily in this early part, but we will later. It'll become evident. It won't become evident, but it'll become evident to me when I need to. You're wondering where we're going. Well, we're underground, undersea, obviously, but what we're about to do. It's in this next room right here that we're going to have the first of our 3 stages area. So, there's 3 of these little rooms here, and sucker fishes are going to come with their electricity pulses and try to blow the glass up. We have to punch kick them to kill them. This first area has 4 of them, the next area has 8, and then the last one has 11. But the last one's the most dangerous because sometimes they'll have more than one coming at a time, and if you don't kill them soon enough, they will blow the glass apart. That's when we have to conserve our blue. When we conserve our blue, we can actually kill these in one hit. To get blue, you have to go pretty rage heavy. You can also damage them with speed boost, but you can clip through this area if you're not careful. There's the... Sure. Yeah. So it's the last area we actually have to have our blue. The first 2 areas don't really matter. Although it is nice to have because you do shoot faster. Like right here. Boom. We can just kill 2 sucker fishes. Yeah, we're pretty much fine. I think it's if you dive roll that you'll actually fall through the glass. Target down. And I'll make this annoying electrical sound like that one right there, and then we got one over here we have to kill, but it's not really much of a danger since we don't really have a lot of enemies in this room to worry about. Now we got blue. Now we want to conserve it as much as possible. At least when we get to the ending area. So to do this, we're just going to kind of auto-aim at the top where we got the high ground and shoot them off in the distance. So of course they're going to spawn places where we can't kill them. We're almost there, so we're just gonna go ahead and start blowing up some stuff so we can kill these enemies before we get in the room. And I lost blue there, which isn't good.
Rage level maximum.
Or we might die here. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Oh, maybe not. We were really close to dying there. It's not even a joke.
Laser cannon.
We gotta kill this one first. I've never made it through this area without blue, and I think I just did. Yeah, that's a lucky chance. This little laser cannon thing does a lot of damage. Doesn't really matter too much. Almost to right here. We can just dive through, it doesn't matter. Get a cutscene.
I remember now.
Now we have to do a lot more platforming than killing. Sadly, kind of a pain because this level is really laggy. So, yeah.
Containment sector 2 has been compromised. Initiate sector lab.
Otherwise, sometimes we'll drop down, we'll like dive height thing, but this area we're fine. Right here, we just kind of have to kill and then hope it opens. And yeah, okay, good. What the fuck? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Did I just glitch? Oh wow. Well, that's a thing. Apparently you can glitch out. Well, that's something to know. Anyway, so don't jump through that door. Yeah, I have to reload. Lost a lot of time. So we'll go ahead and load up the last level and all that again.
I made a mistake.
Unit 5, Sector 8. Clear.
I'm kind of. 'Cause Just gonna load it off the memory card to be safe here. That's really bites. Well, note to something that's not gonna happen if I actually submit this. It won't happen in the marathon. I know it can happen now, just to show you that it's possible. Anyway, I get to rewatch this area again. That's cool. So what happened was, I think I dove too far and it just kind of triggered a cutscene that, well, triggered an area that should have been loaded by a cutscene. It ruined it. The other place you can dive through, but it's probably best not to. But yeah, that happened. Be interesting to see how much time lost that actually. Probably close to about 6 minutes if I had to take a guess, including reloads. I wish there was this plot too. Yeah, the 4 enemies there, they are definitely not RNG based.
Rage level maximum. Intruder detected. Airlock unsealed. Aquatic defenses activated. Level maximum.
That's 2, 4 down. I got. Oh. More to go. Or maybe that was it. That would be pretty bad though. Marathon. As long as I kill these guys, we're fine. Gotta get my blue beam up before I head into this next area, or I'd like to use. Getting the laser cannon helps a lot.
Courage level maximum.
Helps blow up these sucker fishes quicker. So. Alright, let's work that area again.
Show me your way.
So to be safe, we're not gonna dive, but we'll jump through like I've done before.
Verify target position. We've got within the tubes. Repeat, we need help. We've got within the tubes.
Alright.
Look it down, 315. We lost him.
Activating
Too fast.
sentry.
Now we're finally back to the area where we were at before. Like I said, it's just platforming.
Maintenance lift activated. Breach in Biolab archive.
Like I said, I never had that issue where the game actually
Sector 2 has been
and there I dove down too far. Good example of what not.
Maintenance lift activated. Breach in Biolab archive.
They go here, then get on this one, and then you can jump down. Otherwise, you take fatal fall damage.
We have. I'm not gonna set the trap.
Now I gotta kill these guys for rage.
We are ready to go.
Getting to this area without rage is very dangerous and very stupid. Rage is very important in this speedrun. At least red, but preferably blue. Yeah, the time loss about 6 minutes. So think of us at about 46 right here instead of 52.
Target escaping. We are unable to pursue.
So even with a major
Possible
screw up,
organic life form contamination.
mediocre. Oh, there goes this. At least we get a checkpoint. But that was dumb. Part's pretty harrowing, to the lag and the fact that you have to jump on a platform where you need to go. Some of them are moving, which makes it even worse. You can barely tell when they're at.
We have him. Just coming your way. We have him. Just coming your way.
Again, another spot we can't just jump down until we actually get to the point. The floor, and then we're good. These guys are generating a lot of rage for us, which is good. We're almost to the end section. That was the second platforming section. We got one more to go, which is through here. And then we'll actually fight the boss.
Target escaping.
Here we gotta go down, and eventually we'll get on another semi-auto scroller elevator.
Compromised.
But
Airlock field.
it's still pretty much a linear
All
thing here.
non-expendable personnel, please evacuate.
Just gonna keep going left until I get the platforms. Get on the one.
Airlock field.
We're gonna do the old
Environment compromised.
jump over. This
All
part's really harrowing.
non-expendable personnel, please evacuate.
A lot of double jumps in the area and waiting platforms. That good. Double jump again. About halfway. We're almost to the elevator.
Bonus life.
Hug this again. Jump on that. Then jump on that. Jump on this. Alright, good. And there's our elevator. So once we get to the bottom of here, we'll end up fighting the last boss we need to fight. So, pretty much an auto-scroller at this point for, I don't know, a minute and change. Try not to take too much damage. If you do, you can kill the enemies that fall down, and the elevator will stop right here. We're gonna kill these enemies to try to alleviate some of the lag. But like I said, there's a lot of it here. The dangerous area. Got it. And got it. And got it. And got it. And there's one more. Alright, we can drop. Good. So we just go ahead and blow that up. Go ahead and do a couple speed boosts. And we're in the final boss chamber.
Containment failure detected. Bonus.
So about 50 minutes is where I would be at. We have to blow up each of his little arm thingies. It's kind of difficult because the auto aiming in this game is pretty tough. If we had blue, would be a little better. Let him do his little acid thing. That's the only thing he does when we're up here. And then once he finishes that, we have to wait for him to do his own little health bar. He's the only boss in the game that has a health bar. He's gonna get closer and we're gonna punch him, and then whenever he turns around, we're gonna shoot a little thing on his back. And that'll help us win. We have to jump kick, hit him in the head, rinse and repeat. So he's got two attacks, one where he moves his head in, the other one like that. And you gotta be better than that. And then he'll eventually do his little laser thing here. We got too high on that one. Alright. We're basically jump kicking this whole time, trying to get him down. That's good. So he's got about 4 health bars. Purple's his last, and then he'll die after that. Every time he hits us, he gets health back, so we got one more health bar to get on him. Right here, don't do a double jump, because otherwise he'll just do his acid spray again. Oh, we fell. That's a problem. Now we gotta redo this whole sequence again.
Containment Sector 2 has been compromised. Containment Sector 3 has been compromised.
Kind of a problem, but yeah.
Containment Sector 4 has been compromised. Warning, containment failure detected. Rage level activated. Containment Sector 2 has been compromised. Containment Sector 3 has been compromised. Containment Sector 4 has been compromised. Warning, containment failure detected. Bonus lost.
Alright, I guess. I mean, even without that 6-minute time loss, we would still be under an hour, which is what I'm gonna... Normally where I end up most of my runs to begin with, so... It's not so bad. Now I have to actually fight them the proper way. And let's go. 3 hits is good. Now he's gonna do his laser attack, I believe. Yeah. Do a regular jump. You have to hit him in the head region, which is why we're kind of so close. Why we fell last time. That's why this boss is a little bit dangerous. Is it I actually missed it. Okay. Still on red though, which is good. Bad fight. Oh. Really bad fight. Almost dead. What the hell? Oh man. Normally doesn't happen, by the way.
There he is.
Containment Sector 2 has been compromised. Containment Sector 3 has been compromised. Containment Sector 4 has been compromised. Warning, containment failure detected. Bonus life, rage level
Really
maximum.
bad.
Containment Sector 2 has been compromised. Containment
Although I haven't run this
Sector
game in
2
like
has
a
been
week, so hopefully
compromised.
we'll crack some.
Containment Sector 4 has been compromised. Warning,
Not really an
containment
excuse for
failure
all this.
detected. Exploding shell cannon. Rage level maximum.
Alright, let's do this properly. Now, shall we?
Rage level maximum. Rage level maximum.
This is how the fight's supposed to go. He's already down to his last bit of health. Of course, we gave it back to him. Really bad. Why can't I kill him? Jeez Louise, dude. Alright. One more hit. And time. That's the last hit on the boss this time. Obviously I need to practice that, but as you can see, I know basically how to do it. I haven't played it in like a week and a half, so I've been kind of slacking. But I mean, that's just how it goes. I think an hour estimate's fine. I mean, I lost 6 minutes because of a crash, so an hour seems about right, which is where I would put it at. I don't think I'd have too much of it. And we get the final cutscene here where John Kane's escaping the undersea facility. Really awesome music and stuff. And a lot of explosions behind him. And his final log of it's pretty cool in his voice, so I'll just go and mute my mic and let you listen to it.
This will either be my first log or my last. I don't know yet, but I'll have to assume it's my last. After everything, I've destroyed what I believe to be the source of this madness. I doubt the facility will survive the blast. I can only hope that the ship dies with it. My memory is real sketchy, but I'm slowly piecing it back together. Voices keep calling to me. I've got to go find her. Now, John Kane, out.
And that is one on the PlayStation 1. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.